It is amazing how many intelligent people can listen to the news day after day, and yet they have no clear idea where that news is actually taking place. I mean, isn't it amazing?
Yes, dear, yes, I should say.
You should say what?
I don't know. I'm making out the grocery list. What did you say, dear?
I said it's amazing how many people don't know where the news is really coming from.
From the studios. I suppose they're right near the newsrooms and the various...
No. Where the news is happening. When they hear there's been trouble in Kewaukee, do they go to a map and look it up and see where Kewaukee actually is?
Oh, I don't know, dear. Where is it?
I don't know, for Pete's sake. Nowhere. I just made it up as an illustration of an unfamiliar name.
Well, what brought all this on?
My secretary today. One of the guys in the office has a brother in the Army, fighting in Vietnam, and he was wounded. And my secretary was so sympathetic to Joe when she heard the news. Mm-hmm. Then she said, "Where is Vietnam, anyway?"
No.
Yes. Well, I wish you could have seen the look that Joe gave her. Well, I didn't blame
her.
11,000 American boys fighting a war in Vietnam. You'd think the very least the rest of us Americans could do is to know where the place is.
Yes.
Where is it? You know?
Well, yes, certainly. Do I know? Certainly. It's over there in the Far East. Well, I couldn't draw a map of it, but it's, of course, I've always been mixed up with all those places over there. There's so many of those little countries.
Where is Vietnam?
I know where it is. It's somewhere over there near Singapore and Burma and Siam.
Siam. Now it's called Thailand now.
I know. I like Siam better. I don't know why they changed it to Thailand. It's like a lot of other places. I think Constantinople is much nicer than Istanbul. And Persia is so much prettier than Iran, don't you think?
Don't change the subject. Where is Vietnam?
I just told you it's in Southeast Asia. That part south of China that kind of, on the map it kind of droops down, and then there's an extra little peninsula or something that goes on further down toward, anyhow, I think that's Burma, that little part that...
Oh, you do? Yeah. Well, that's very interesting. Where is Malaya?
Well, that's over there, too. That's, near Burma.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I said I couldn't draw a map of all those places, dear, but I mean, I can see them, I can see them.
I'm sorry you can't draw a map. It ought to be fascinating. You know what I think we're going to do? We're going to have some geography lessons around
here.
I
am sorry. I really am a little ashamed. I should know.
You know where Laos is?
Oh, Laos. I forgot Laos. Yes, that's in there somewhere, too. Let me see.
By golly, it's no wonder the communists get a foothold in places like these. When people like you are so apathetic, you don't even take an interest in where they are,
I know. You're so rich. It's just that I'm so busy all day, and then I think,
that is no excuse. Now, everybody's busy. Everybody is busy. There's no excuse for ignorance. You get it on the news. The papers are full of it. Magazines have articles.
I know.
But what do you turn to first? Come on now. Beatnik killed fiancé, or the true story of Liz and Dickie.
Oh, Albert, now
I've never once seen you cut an article or an editorial out to really study and save it. But by golly, you cut out who married who.
Oh, that's just people I know. I send the clippings to Mother. But I know what you mean, and you are right. You are absolutely right, dear. I'm ashamed of myself and very proud of you.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's wonderful. Do you know just exactly where all those countries are?
Yes, certainly. I ought to. I just looked them up.
Oh, you.
Honey, you think you're ashamed. Listen, I didn't have anything right.
Huh?
Wait a minute. Where's the atlas? I had Thailand, where Vietnam is, on the East Coast, where I always thought Bangkok was.
Yeah, there's the atlas. I think you hit it slightly under the
Here, let me show you. I did. Here, where Bangkok really is, honey. In my mind, that's where Rangoon has always been.
I always thought Rangoon
I think
was
they
there.
moved these places.
Yeah.
And I completely forgot about Cambodia. Honey, you were willing to study geography?
Yeah, I think we better.
Yeah.
Why, there's Singapore.
Now,
How did it get
Chicago.
way down there?